everybody, welcome back to another Jackman Gaming Review episode. I was thinking at school today, well, I gotta review some more movies, and I was looking at my Letterboxd, and I have this list of some of the best movies ever. And so I decided to put every movie, there's still more, I just haven't really updated it in a while, onto this wheel. And I'm going to spin the wheel. These are the movies I haven't yet reviewed or given its own video. I've talked about some of these, just never given the full time to review. And so when I spin the wheel, whatever it lands on, we're going to talk about it. And I don't have a script for this video. Whatever it lands on, I'm just going to think about it. And if I want to rewatch it, I will. But I just want to get this video out and done. So, here we go. Oh, not bad choice there. Toy Story, the first ever computer-generated image. I don't know what CGI stands for. I should. Toy Story. Oh yeah, do you like my little temporary little backdrop here? I kind of like it. Toy Story. It started it all. Okay, we're good. I should probably not throwing discs around. That's not a good thing. I like it. It's the second best Pixar movie ever. It's funny. It's funny as heck. So let's talk about the story. The story revolves. It starts with a little play sequence. It's just the kid playing with this toy. It's not like a fantasy sequence. It's just there. We meet Woody. We see this kid playing with Woody. Woody's the main protagonist. And yeah. And so we find out they're moving. And so Andy brings Woody back up to his room. They all start to talk, and we get to hear Tom Hanks' glorious voice voicing a what am I talking about? Wooden. It's a toy. I don't know why I couldn't think of that word. He's a toy. He's like a doll. He's a doll. That's the word. And we get to see everyone come out. And then when he has his birthday party, before they move, we get to meet Buzz. And Tim Allen's glorious voice. This movie has a stacked cast. We got Wallace Shawn, John Ratzenberger, Jim Varney, one of the best actors to ever touch this earth. I should pick up that Incredibles Chinese disc. Jim Varney. Pretty much all the Ernest movies. I need to rewatch some of these and review them on the channel. They're just that good. What was I talking about again? Oh yeah, Toy Story. And so Woody gets really jealous of Buzz, and it's just weird to see this character. He's just kind of a jerk for the whole movie. He kind of learns his lesson, but it's not great. So they end up. Woody throws Buzz out the freaking window because he's that jealous. And so they end up in this restaurant together and then get captured by the main antagonist of the story. Well, he's not the only one, but we'll get to that later. Sid is a menace to society. He's a mean old kid who blows up toys. He just tortures them. So we get to see in this nightmare house that all he's done. He's taken apart toys and combined them together to make terrifying. You need to watch this movie. Most of you already have, but this is a banger. And so we get to see all the stuff that happens. We get one of the best in the cinema. I am Mrs. Nesbit. We find out that Buzz finds out he's not really a space ranger. And that's pretty much like his whole character is. He doesn't know he's a toy, even though he freezes when Andy comes in the room. So Maybe Star Command told him. I don't know. So he finds that out. He's depressed. He won't help Woody get out. And then Woody gets out. And now, Sid attaches a rocket to Buzz. Woody has to save him. He befriends all the toys. They help him out. Sid's now the only kid in the world who knows the toys are alive. And we get to see him again in the third one. So, yeah, and it all wraps up happily ever after until the second one comes, and the third one, and then the fourth one, which is okay. This movie is funny, it's amazing, it's just incredible. Now, let's talk about some jokes. And the music, like, you got a friend in me. got a friend in me. It's great. It's all good. Now, the humor is incredible. This is the funniest Pixar movie to date. Yeah, I would say it is funnier than Monsters Inc. Even though Monsters Inc. is like my fourth favorite Pixar movie, this is funny. This is a funny movie. Just down to the simple jokes. Like, this movie, like, I can think of several jokes. I am Mrs. Nesbit. Just like, so, like, you uncultured swine. And just the physical moments. They don't even need words. They're still making me laugh every time. Bah! I'm Woody. Hody, hody. I can quote this movie to the end of time. I said that at school today about Despicable Me, but we'll get to that another time. Because I have a whole video coming up that talks about Despicable Me. It's not on this list. I don't think it's one of the best of all time, but it is the best of Illumination standards. Second best. What else is there to talk about Toy Story? The animation is... it's the first ever computer generated... what does CGI stand for? I haven't figured that out before I keep saying it. Hang on. CGI. It is imagery. I thought that. Like, I knew it before, but, like, I couldn't think of it. So, yeah. Imagery. Computer-generated imagery. It still looks pretty good. You know, I think Potato Head is one of the funniest characters in the movie, even though he's a little bit of a jerk. But this movie isn't all that great. Let's get into that now. I don't like Sid, and I know he's supposed to be a villain. I got that. Thank you very much, sir. But, like, I just don't, like, you could have done so much with this guy, but it's like the first villain should have been a toy, or at least a grown man trying to, like, do something, not a normal, well, he's not normal, not just a kid who lives next door. Give me something else that's a villain. Toy Story 2 and 3 did their villains right. 4, I forgot 4 had a villain until I actually looked up who was the villain. Like, because I was like, 5 years ago? Like, come on, man. So, yeah. What, like, I don't like that. I like Buzz's character arc enough. Like, I think it's really cool to see him, like, just learn who he is. And then Woody's arc is just, like, you know, he learned his lesson, but there's, like, I like that scene enough. But there definitely should have been something where he comes out to the gang. Like, there's not really that scene. He just kind of falls into the truck, and it's all good for Toy Story 2. So, yeah, I don't really have a lot to say on this movie. I think it's pretty good. Like, I don't really have a problem with it. Like, I'll rewatch this one over and over again, and I might go do that. All the highs exceed my expectations, and all the lows do not take me out of the movie. It's amazing. You know it's amazing. Done. Another video done. Now, let's talk. I have a podcast on Spotify. I put the link in the community tab. Go click the link and follow my Spotify. I also have a podcast channel, Jackman Podcast. Just put in @Jackman Podcast and you'll find the channel. Please subscribe to that. I'm trying to get more podcasts out, I promise. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I have a lot more videos coming. Big surprise coming up. I should do a video where I rank every single one of my DVDs. Never mind, that would be actual torture because I don't want to rewatch Rookie of the Year. That sucks. What else sucks on this wall? I didn't like this one. This one's not great. This one especially. These two are fine. I'll rewatch this one, but like this one's not good. I don't want to rewatch this one. I should get rid of this one. I don't like that movie. This is like, I don't want to say it's like overrated. I think it's just rated. Like the Batman, like the Adam West Batman, like it's good for what it was. I mean, it was not 1860, but it doesn't compare to some of the best movies on this list. And the next video, maybe it'll be a Batman movie. You don't know. There's 2 of them on the list. So, what was this movie rated? PG. So was Jaws, but that did definitely not deserve a PG rating. Alright, I'll see you next time. Toy Story is good. 10 out of 10.